Hello everyone. In this video I'll be talking about some Visual Studio Code extensions which I use. Now the thing about Visual Studio Code is Visual Studio Code, you can imagine it as it comes with nothing. So if you want to program something in a language, let's say Python, you have to install the Python extensions for it. And this is one of the extensions I installed for Python. If you want to program in Java, you have to install the extensions which allow you to program in Java. So everything revolves around extensions in Visual Studio Code, which I kind of like because that offers me a lot of customization which I can do as well. Some people even make their own extensions. And so in this video, I'll just be talking about some extensions which I like. I'm not going to go in detail with the programming language extensions. For example, if you want to program in C, you should install the extension pack for C and C++. I'm just going to talk about some extensions which I think is just quite cool. Now my first extension which I think is cool is the bracket pair colonizer. What this extension does is it basically highlights the bracket which are open. So for example, in here you open a bracket, it'll be colored in yellow, and if you open another bracket, it'll be colored in purple. And then if you open another bracket, it'll be colored in blue. And then as you close the brackets, you can see that the first bracket you close is in blue, and then the second one is in purple, and the last one is orange. So this just shows a clear detail of all the brackets which you have opened and if you have closed them or not, which I think is quite cool and might be useful for you. Another extension which I think is quite cool is the Doxygen documentation generator. I actually needed to use this for one of my assignments. I'm not sure if you are going to need it, but I kind of needed it. If you need to write a comment talking about what a function actually does, you just have to press a slash with 2 stars and press enter. This extension allows you to automatically talk about what is the parameter inside the function and what the function is also going to return. And it does it automatically for you. You just have to type in the facts of the function, which I think is quite cool. Another extension is Live Server. Now this extension is quite useful for HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So basically this extension just shows you your code in your web browser, and whenever you change a small part of your code, like a small text or a sentence, and you just save it, you don't even need to reload the web browser, and you can see it automatically changes for you because this extension reloads itself automatically. So you just have to save your code, and automatically in your web browser you can see that a new thing has been changed, which is quite cool. And then there is Live Share, which allows you to share your code with other people. Now for VS Code teams, you can have like a night team, a light team, but I don't know why anyone would want a light team for Visual Studio Code. But basically Night Owl allows you to have a night team, so it's basically just this team which I'm using right now, and then you can also have night team with no italics. That means your code will not have any italics on it. And you can have a light team, but I really don't know who will want this team. And you can have a light team with no italics. And now I'm going to talk about some extensions which I think are quite cool, but I haven't installed them yet. But it might be a good idea if you want to install it. So the first extension is Prettier. Basically, what this extension does is it makes your code more presentable and prettier. So for example, if you forgot to press a tab in somewhere inside your code, this as you save your code, this will automatically add a tab for you. And for example, let's say if all your code is on one line, this will automatically reformat your code to be on separate lines. So it basically just makes your code prettier to look at, which is quite cool. Another extension which might be quite useful for large projects is Material Icon Theme. This extension basically makes the icon of your programming language that you are using to be nicer in a way, I guess. So for example, if you have a file and that file is a Java file and you program inside the Java file, the icon image will look like this. If it is a Python file, it will look like this. As you can see in my Java file, the icon looks like this due to the extension. One more extension which some people might want to use is basically the Cobalt theme. So just like the Night Owl, but Cobalt theme makes it look like this, which kind of looks quite nice. Alright, I hope this video is helpful. Thank you for watching.